Guys, what is up? Welcome back to our channel. To those of you who are new here, my name is Nawfa Nurie and thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about habits of highly successful people. That's right, being successful is no trick or hereditary. Rather, it's a way of life. There are habits that you can cultivate and build to help you on your road to success. So without much further ado, let's get right into it. While success does require a lot of decision making and discipline, success does come with years of hard work and good habits. Many individuals must change their habits and adopt difficult or different lifestyles in order to reach their goal. Now, in some cases, there is an element of luck, but real hard work is something that is uncompromised, which will make sure that you reach your goal. So much of what makes most people successful involves developing some good habits. We can use the habits of highly successful people as a guideline to help us take on our own journey towards our goals and our achievements. We can learn so much from their journey, what positive characteristics that they adopt in their lives which help them succeed. So for this video, I've done my extensive research and I've highlighted the key habits that successful people, mainly self-millionaires, develop in order to help them achieve their success. Number 1. They get up early. A lot of successful people are early risers. They wake up at least 2 to 3 hours before they have to start their work day. And what do they do with this time is that they keep this time to tackle personal projects, passion projects. They exercise, they prepare for the day, they do their to-do list, or they just take time to self-reflect. They prepare their mind and body for the day that's up ahead of them. A perfect example for this would be the book The 5 a.m. Club. It's such a wonderful book. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend that you read it. In that, the author Robin Sharma talks about what can you do in the morning when you wake up at 5 a.m. to prepare you for your day, for your life, and to help you really take control of your life. It involves a lot of, preparing mentally, preparing physically. It is a really wonderful book. They read a lot. Committing to the habit of self-learning lifelong is one of the most important characteristics or traits anybody can have who wants to become successful in life. You have to be a learner lifelong. You have to be able to adapt to different things, different technologies, different ideas, and all of that. So this is one thing which is very common in all the successful people. They dedicate time to learning. 30 minutes or whatever it is that you can dedicate it to just knowing something new, to exploring new areas, to just expanding your consciousness and your knowledge. And most of them do not read for entertainment. They read biographies or self-help books or history, something like that. It's not like novels cannot help you. Even novels can help you to a great extent, but when you read books which someone has taken all their experience to write, like biographies, you can learn so much from those books. Because there are important lessons to be learned through these biographies, like these rags to riches stories. They actually teach you so much about a person's journey and how they were on their journey, what lessons did they learn, so that can really help you. Warren Buffett actually said that reading has been one of the most crucial habits which helped him with the success that he developed over time. So successful people are lifelong learners. They're always experiencing new things and trying out new things, and they're not afraid to fail. So the more you learn, the more open-minded you become. But I don't just mean reading as education, right? You can get education from anywhere, whether it's podcasts, whether it's just having conversations with other people and drawing from their life experiences, whether it's doing courses online, reading things online, whatever it may be. Just make sure that you adapt this habit of continuous learning in your life. They spend 15 to 30 minutes each day on focused thinking. Now, what is focused thinking? Focused thinking is spending time with yourself to understand all different areas of your life. Whether it's your career, whether it's your health, whether it's your relationships, sit with yourself and try to think and analyze of all these areas in your life. How is your progress? How are you doing? How can you change things for the better? And what have you learned in that day, in that week, or whatever it is? It's just spending quiet time in yourself to analyze and improve yourself, your behavior, through thinking about it, through writing it. It's completely on you how you would like to do it, but it's a really important part of understanding yourself and understanding your actions in all areas of life. This This is usually done in the morning, so having like quiet, relaxed time to yourself in the mornings really helps you also with stress reduction, which is so important in life. So this could also be done while meditating, which is another thing that is followed by a lot of successful people. They make exercise a priority. Working out every single day reduces your stress and also makes you very, very motivated and pumped. In fact, billionaire Richard Branson says that waking up at 5 a.m. and indulging in any activity, like tennis or bike, makes him feel really energized and doubles his productivity. Now this could be anything. I personally don't enjoy exercising as such that much, so I like to go for walks instead. So even if you walk 10,000 steps or whatever you would like to do, whatever makes you feel comfortable counts, and it counts greatly. To do anything, exercise has endless benefits, and that is why it's on the list of the majority of successful people in this world. Working out doesn't just benefit your body, but it also benefits your mind. This is because it improves the cognitive function. They spend time with people that inspire them. Now this is something which has been said everywhere, right? In all the books, all the podcasts, everywhere you will hear the same thing, because it is so true. You are only as good as the people you surround yourself with. But if you don't have like highly motivated people in your circle, why not? You know what self-made millionaires do? They volunteer. They take up like different opportunities where they will find these highly motivated people. They join golf clubs or any sort of club where, book reading club. It could be anything at all, where you will meet highly successful people, like-minded people, and you can interact with them. You can learn from them. You can be a part of that whole circle. So identify opportunities like that where you can meet such people who can help you develop yourself and be a part of that circle. And then once you've met them already, develop that relationship by keeping in touch. Be choosy, be selfish with your time. You decide who you spend your time with, right? And cut out the negativity and the toxic people as much as you can from your life. Successful people have a habit of giving. Now this giving could be anything, through donations and charities, or just sharing ideas, or investing in other businesses. It could be anything at all. So successful people know that their success doesn't just mean collecting money in the bank, but it is also to give back to the world. It is also to make the world a better place. Some of the most well-known philanthropists include Bill and Melinda Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Mark Zuckerberg. And it's not like to adapt this habit of giving, you need to be wealthy already. Lack of wealth should not stop you. It could be anything, by volunteering in the church, in a school near you, anything. Just having that attitude of giving back to the world, giving back to the society is what we're talking about here. Successful people are goal setters. Now we all want something in life, right? Then what is the difference between us and highly successful people? Highly successful people take the time to write down their goals and to dedicate themselves to their goals and work towards that day in and day out. It's the level of commitment that they have to their goals which separates them from the rest. There is almost no successful person who does not set goals. It may be entrepreneurs, high level of sports performing athletes. It could be a successful person in any single field. Because when you write down your goals, because when you set your long-term and short-term goals, it gives you more perspective. It gives you an idea of what resources can you have and can you put in different areas of your life in order for you to achieve these goals. Just writing them down is not going to help you. What you really need is focus and intention. So repeat to yourself, repeat in your mind again and again what you want in your life. See it, visualize it, because that is important. Positive talk and positive thinking is not just like something that you can do on the side. It is one of the most important factors which determine how close do you reach to your success, how close do you reach to your goal. So always make it a point to think positive. Always make it a point to talk only good about yourself and your goals. I've seen so many people, what do they do in life is they set goals and then they wait for the right time. Now, one very important thing here is that there is never a right time to do something. The time that you get up and the time that you set your mind that you're going to do something is the right time. And that time can be right now. And that time should be right now. This should be the time when you get up and you tell yourself, that's it, I am dedicating myself to my goal. Because that is what a successful person would do. They would dedicate their time to the goal, and whatever obstacles may come in the way, you deal with it. You move on with it, because perseverance and dedication is the key to success. They get enough sleep. Albert Einstein preferred to sleep 10 hours a night for him to perform at his best, right? Because sleep is critical for your mind and body. There are many people who wear this less sleep as a badge of honor, but I would just like to say that maybe in the short run you could think that you're productive because you're sleeping only a few hours and you're working more hours than you sleep, but in the long run this is something that is damaging your productivity. Even if you cannot see it today, the more rested you are, the more active you are, the more active your mind is, the more you can focus in life. So it is really important, it is very, very, very critical to you and your success that you spend time to rest your body, rest your mind, and just relax too. I'll tell you, because lack of sleep reduces your attention and motivation, which in turn makes it difficult for you to get new information in your mind. And sleep also plays a major role with your memory, which allows you to recall information after a certain point of time. And getting good amount of sleep is very good for your creativity and also your immune system. The less sleep that you get, the more exposed you are to cold and flu. While some people need 6 hours of sleep to function at their best, others would need 8. So figure out what makes you feel the most productive and the most rested. They have multiple streams of income. That is correct. This is one of the critical points. So many of us, we work a job and we put all our eggs in this one basket, right? So God forbid, if you lose your job, what do you do then? Have plans, have backup plans, have additional sources of income. This could be anything. This could be investments in stocks, it could be real estate, it could be anything at all. Maybe you do something on the social media, maybe you're consulting on the side, whatever it is, whatever talent you have. Today's world is so digital, today's world is so connected. Figure out something that you can do outside of your main job which can help you with your income, which can double the revenues of income that you have. On an average, successful people have about 3 different sources of income, so they never rely on just one source for all of their cash flow. They completely avoid time wasters because you must realize, as they do, that money is not the only important resource in life. Time is of great value, right? You must realize that 4th of August, which is today's date, right? This particular day is never going to come back in your life. So what are you doing with your this day? How are you, seizing the day completely? Realize that don't waste time on things that are not going to help you with your productivity, are not going to help you with your career or your personal life even. Watching hours of Netflix, for example, what good is that going to do to anybody? Dedicate that time for yourself. Avoid any sort of time waster which can be hindering your progress towards your goals, towards your success. Because we only have limited time on this planet, and once your time is done, it's up forever. So be very, very careful on what you want to spend your time on. Eat a balanced diet, because eating healthy food is really important for your bodily functions. Now, while it may be a day that you want to order in pizzas or burgers once in a while, and that's absolutely fine, that's not what I mean, but also make sure that you're giving your body the right kind of food. Because let's face it, okay, let's be honest, you want to earn a lot of money, you want to be successful in life, but if you don't pay attention to your health, how are you going to be able to enjoy that money in the long run? You want to be fit, you want to be healthy to be able to really taste success at its best. So it's really important for you to take this time from now onwards to really focus on what you intake, what you eat. Because without proper nutrition, your body is more vulnerable to infections, to flus, to diseases, and definitely you want to keep all those away. So try to do these simple things like, remove excess sugar from your food, eat more greens, just try to eat a balanced diet and always start your day with breakfast. And make it a habit to feel comfortable while saying no. If you want to get more things done in life, you have to be extremely comfortable by saying no to different situations and different people, different things that you just don't want to do or things that are not helping you in your life, right? Especially the energy draining acquaintances. Now, most of us really hate to offend our friends by saying no to the plans that they have made. But if they're truly your friends, they will understand your position, they will understand your priorities. So just be clear. Say no to the things that you don't want to do. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that the successful people say no to almost everything. They are self-disciplined. Now, self-discipline is a trait which you have to develop and you have to work on it consistently to make it more strong, right? So we as humans, we have only a limited amount of willpower and we usually choose to do things that make us feel comfortable. And that is where we falter. Because contrary to popular belief, self-discipline is not being restrictive on yourself and, limiting yourself. In fact, it is focusing on the right things which will help you achieve different things that you want to in life. It's just being more focused on your goals rather than other unimportant things. Ultimately, structure and discipline combined is the habit that will set you free. We must all suffer from one of two pains: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons. They make things happen. So now we all agree that there are three types of people in the world, right? One, who make things happen. Second, who watch things happen. And third, who wonder what just happened. Successful people are the people who make things happen. They just don't sit back, relax, and wait for things to come by them, right? They are the proactive ones. They take the steps, they make the things come to them. They accept that they alone are responsible for their lives. Far too many people hope and think that good fortune will just knock on their door without them doing anything. But that's not going to happen. So successful people are in the good mindset to make the most of every opportunity to turn everything around and create their own success. They take action consistently. We are what we repeatedly do, correct? So excellence, therefore, is not an act, but it's a habit. Actions definitely speak louder than your words. We all know that. So if you have a great idea in your mind and if you do not execute it or work on it, how will that idea even come to pass? Like, how would anybody know about it? So it'll always just remain an idea. Discussing and planning, all that is great, but until you do the things, until you take the action, it's not going to give you results. So action is the key. Take action, take the steps. All the things that you plan, take action towards those things and do those things. We all have habits, correct? Some are positive, some are not so positive. Successful people make sure that they cultivate the kind of habit that will help them with their success. Now, the good news is that if you want to be successful, cultivating good success habits takes no more effort than cultivating the bad ones. So why not focus all of our attention on the good habits? So some of the habits that we listed above just require some conscious effort, like waking up early, spending time to meditate, yoga, or whatever it is for self-reflection, while others may require a little bit of skill, like being organized, managing your time, putting down your goals on paper, and things like that. But the common thing between all of this is all of this will help you feel more successful and achieve success in return. So that's all for this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching it. Do let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts on success and the habits of successful people. If you think I missed out on anything, then please do let me know. I would love to read more from you. If you've liked this video, then give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to like it, share it, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon while you do so you do not miss out on any of my video notifications. I'll see you super soon with another video. Till then, you guys take care and stay fabulous.